So it wasn't really an overnight decision. Just working in finance for the last 10 years sort of gave me a first-hand experience of just watching this huge disconnect between the modern workforce and their money. There's been a huge shift in the values of modern people. Things like financial anxiety are becoming like real problems today. And essentially I wanted to create basically a financial platform where I could digitalise my experience so that people could actually manage their money better. And it wouldn't just be available to the top few percent of society, it'd be for everyone. People will also point to the gap between the rich and poor. Whilst that's a big problem and it's definitely getting bigger, there's a knowledge gap associated with that as well. There's a responsibility for employers and banks to try and help, but banks are obviously struggling in terms of a lack of understanding of their market and a lack of trust. And employers too have been left behind a little bit because as people's values have changed, employers have really struggled to keep pace, especially as employees are moving companies a lot more frequently. And we think that problem's going to get a lot bigger because right now there's only around 30% of the workforce is made up by millennials. Whilst that's a big number, it's going to rise to around 75% by 2025. We're building a platform that allows people to reconnect with their money and enables them to convert large portions of their income into the things that really matter to them, life experiences, trips. And in doing so, we also want to solve a problem for employers too. By connecting your employees with their money again, we know that you're going to be able to reduce absenteeism, attract better talent and retain it. And ultimately, all of these things are going to lead to a much happier workforce and much happier employees.